Today on the Stay at Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make oven roasted Peruvian chicken. This is one of my favorite Peruvian dishes, so today I'm going to show you how to make it at home when you're not in Peru. Start by preheating your oven to 475 degrees Fahrenheit, and then you'll need a whole chicken. Make sure there's nothing inside, and you'll want to place that into a roasting pan. If you don't have a roasting pan, don't sweat it. You can still make this chicken. Just place your chicken down into a 9x13 pan. The difference is that it'll sit in its juices, so you won't get that crispy skin on the bottom. Next, we're gonna make a little mixture that will coat our chicken. You'll need 3 tablespoons of olive oil, the juice from 2 limes, which is about 1/4 cup of lime juice, 4 cloves of minced garlic, a tablespoon each of salt and ground cumin, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and 1 teaspoon each of black pepper and dried oregano. Then we'll stir this together. This has some really good flavor in it, and we're gonna use it to smother our chicken. For the crispiest skin, you'll wanna go in with your fingers from each end and loosen up the skin on top of that chicken breast. And then one of the benefits of loosening up that skin is that you can then spoon some of this mixture right beneath the skin so it's in direct contact with the meat, because I like to have the meat have flavor as well as the skin. Then you'll also want to coat the outside with it as well. So just kind of spoon it onto the skin, or you can use a brush to brush it on. Then if you want, you can also tie the legs together. You don't have to, but it does cook up a little bit better. Sometimes they even come pre-tied. You just kind of wrap it around one side and then close them together, wrap it around the other, and tie it off. Then we're gonna pop this into that preheated 475 degree oven for about 20 minutes. Then after 20 minutes, we'll reduce the heat to 350 degrees to let it finish cooking. The chicken needs to reach an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. How long it takes to get there will depend on the size of your chicken, but it should be somewhere around 1 hour. Now, just before this is done cooking, you'll want to make your Peruvian green dipping sauce, and this has one ingredient you may not be familiar with. It's called ají amarillo paste, and it's a yellow pepper paste. Now, if you don't have access to this and you can't find it and you don't want to order it off of Amazon, my trick for you is that it kind of tastes like a peppercini, so you could just slide a peppercini into this mix too. Place 1 cup of fresh cilantro leaves into a food processor or blender. You'll also need 1 to 2 jalapenos, a tablespoon of that ají amarillo paste, 2 tablespoons of grated cotija cheese, and if you don't have cotija, you could also substitute with grated Parmesan, 1 clove of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of freshly squeezed lime juice, 1 teaspoon of white vinegar, half a cup of mayo, and then just 1/8 teaspoon of salt. We'll pop the lid on and blend until pureed. Then, once it's nice and smooth, just pour it into a bowl for serving. Tell you what, this dipping sauce is so good. I could totally eat it with a spoon. You'll want to refrigerate this until your chicken is completely cooked. Once your chicken is completely cooked through to 165 degrees Fahrenheit, go ahead and pull it out of the oven. And you'll want to let your chicken rest for 10 to 15 minutes before slicing and serving. You are ready to eat. You'll want to serve this up hot with that delicious Peruvian green dipping sauce. You're gonna love it. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description. Be sure to subscribe, like, and follow, and check out the rest of my videos, where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. See you later.